Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. So, we're inside the Hoard today, in the house. I've been getting like a lot of wind, and it's cold out, and it even blew the doors open on the shed out there. You can see them swinging. I gotta go out and do something about that. Just you can see it tore the tarp off of the what do you want to call it, a wagon. I mean, it's just the wind's been tough, and with that it's been cold. There's the outside temperature. I don't know, could you guys see this? So a little, I don't know, what is that, about 45, but windy. So it finally became time to fire up the pellet stove. This is an old Jamestown. I put it in I think the winter of '96. So it's what? This is winter number 19 on it. So it's 18 winters. This is winter number 19. I burn a bag of pellets a day. I like the green Supremes. Get them at Tractor Supply. It doesn't like the Tractor Supply brand. It likes the green Supremes. Anyway, so I burn a bag a day. And it obviously there's a fireplace here, and I put it up the chimney for the fireplace. Today I had to take it all apart. I had to pull the combustion blower out. It comes out this side, and completely vacuum out the combustion chamber. The ash kind of pumps through and goes up the stack. I had to clean, vacuum all that out, get the whole thing straightened out. Given that it's been off for months, there was no concern of hot ambers or anything, obviously. What I do is this is your typical Home Depot Rigid vacuum cleaner, but I cut the top off a vacuum cleaner bag and put it over that, and you can see all the dust in there. It keeps the dust from going into the room. This I just used an Oreck vacuum cleaner bag, so I just kind of cut it and slip it over where there used to be a sponge filter, and it acts as a HEPA filter. It keeps from blowing dust throughout the house, and then, you know, using smaller hoses and so forth, I'm able to get into all the passages for cleaning out the stove. It cleans it up nicely. The combustion blower, I checked all the blowers, obviously, and they're turning, but the combustion blower, there's a little resistance when you spin it, and I don't know how well you can hear it. It's not squeaking, but it does make a little noise. So what I should do is order a new combustion blower. So far, we were running, this was kind of the only heat we were using. This is one of them Amish heater things. So we were using that on low for a few days. Wasn't enough. Started using it on high when it's 35 degrees at night, 30 degrees at night, 45 and windy during the day. That's not enough for the house. So now I got the pellet stove fired up. We'll probably get, hopefully, a week or two with this thing alone. And then I'm probably going to have to fire up the oil furnace. Normally what I do is I run this thing, once again, low, right? I run it on only one bag consumption a day, and that allows the oil furnace to kick on and circulate heat through here. This room, underneath this room, is the garage, and the heat is above ground, so to speak, in the heated area everywhere but here under the glass door. And that happens to be a real cold spot. You can see there's an unheated sunroom out there, and this is the exterior foundation underneath that. So if the pipes are going to freeze, that they like to freeze here. They have not froze since I've owned the house, but from the cuts in the sheetrock and the fooling around I've seen down in the basement, it appears as if they've froze for the people who've owned the house before me. Yeah, yesterday I had some company over, and dug out the vacuum cleaner and got it ready to go and started on the pellet stove. Today I finished it off and get it fired up. I just wanted to basically put out a quick video to show you guys that I'm still alive. I hope to get back to it tomorrow, get back to moving some things around and cleaning up from this wind. You can just see I'm I got everything basically exposed. I think I need to do, and a few folks have suggested this, I need to kind of collect up a bunch of things and get them together. Things such as pallets, right? If I start collecting up pallets and putting them all where they need to be, then I can see which pallets should be burned as part of brush fires, and which pallets should be saved to put stuff on, and so forth like that. So it'll help me move things along a little bit. I would like to kind of get that cleaned up and get my son's mini cycles out of there. I'd actually like to move the tug. Right, you guys can see the tug out there. I'd actually like to get that in place to use this winter, and in place is right there, so that when the weather gets cold, I just move the PT Cruiser out of the way, fire it up, aim the plow such that it's pushing snow this way, and just have to it, right? That tug, like a couple of trips up and down the driveway, and driveway's all cleared up nicely, which is a real nice big plus. Alright, obviously I also took air conditioners out of the windows, junk like that. Basically getting ready for winter. None of it is exciting, but all of it is necessary, right? If one is going to succeed without their wives killing them. This is a popular place to sit during piano lessons. My wife likes to sit here too. I mean, you're right in front of the pellet stove, so you can kind of, stretch right out and be warm. That's a fireproof rug. Nice thing about pellet stove, by the way, right? I'm able to, touch it basically on three sides. This is a cast iron door. If I touch that, you'll hear a little sizzle. Then you'll hear me cry out in pain as you see smoke as I leave fingerprints behind, as in melt them or burn them to the stove behind. So obviously one does not want to touch the cast iron door, but it's nice the way you can kind of be right here. A lot of times I leave my shoes right on top here because it warms them up a little bit, makes them nice to put on. Alright folks, so heating the Hoard, I guess. Thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing. We'll catch you on the next episode of the Hoard. Till then, remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and enjoy all your days. Spend a few minutes warming yourself in front of a wood stove or a pellet stove. It's always a good time. Take care, folks. Bye now.